What is up, everybody? Welcome to Third World Crypto. Today, we've got a sneak peek at what the Wilder World Metaverse gameplay will actually look like. And boy, oh boy, am I excited about this. It's beyond what any other Metaverse project is building at the moment. The biggest compliment I can pay the Wilder World designers is that it's already looking like the closest thing we have to Ready Player One's Oasis. And today, we have a first look at what the playable interface for WIAMI will actually look like. Released on Twitter by one of the game's head designers, Neo, is this screenshot of the gameplay, and I must say, right off the back, it kind of looks like a futuristic version of GTA. So let's unpack what exactly we're looking at in detail. To start things off, we have the city of Miami, with the skyline being lit up by the sunset, giving us a sense of realism within the metaverse. Keep in mind that this is being built with Unreal Engine 5, so it will only offer the very best visuals in the gaming industry. This picture has been confirmed to have been taken in the Little Meow neighborhood. Now, if that sounds familiar to you, it's because the very first virtual apartment sales in Miami was from this exact neighborhood. So finally, you'll have an idea of what your view of the city will look like. In the bottom right hand corner, we have some unreleased additions to the game. Weapons. Now, guns have been spoken about briefly during AMAs, but we've never really got any official confirmation of this until now. Guns are actually going to be used within Miami. To the naked eye, that looks like some sort of shotgun, although I'm not quite sure if it will use normal bullets or if it'll be some futuristic lasers. We'll have to wait to find out. Obviously, the addition of guns means you'll be able to get hurt, meaning you will need to heal yourself. And the game seems to offer some sort of self healing, as seen in the top icon in the bottom right hand corner. Using what looks like a D pad, you will be able to heal yourself by equipping the self heal option. There are also two other options alongside of that, meaning you will have different options to apply depending on the scenario. The skull being gripped looks like it could be more battle orientated, whilst the other looks like a ball with purple lightning. And I don't know what to make of that, so let me know in the comment section what you think that could be. At the bottom, we have what could be the next addition to the list of Wilder World's modes of transport: jetpacks. This would be a really cool addition for short distance travel, especially given that Miami will be surrounded by multiple smaller islands that you will need to travel to. With Wilder Crafts being such a limited edition item, jetpacks could prove to be the next best thing. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel for the earliest announcement of when jetpacks will be released. The map of Miami on the left will show you where you are at all times, as well as guide you to your destination using markers and a blue path. It also gives you the time of day and shows you which area you are traveling through so you can get to know the map. I absolutely love the simplistic look to it, as it's quite nostalgic to some of my all time favorite games. Right on top of the picture, we can see the built in compass, showing you which direction you are traveling in. In the top left hand corner, we have what looks like proximity chat, being used by the Wilder World founder Frank Wilder and the game's leading architect, Neo. With the audio symbol being lit up, this is most likely what communication will be like within the game. The two bars on the top left hand corner resembles health bars, hence the use of the self-healing option being selected by one of the players. On the right, we can see the use of Wilder wheels and one Wilder craft being used in action, cruising up and down the Wilder Valley. And how cool does that look? Especially if you've got some limited edition wheels to roll around in. It wouldn't be that hard to stand out in Miami. On the left is what looks like a computer or mini ATM that can be seen. Perhaps it will be used to purchase the in game currency, loot, for use of services around the city. A little further in the distance, we can see two machines just below the Chad Knight advertisement. This to me looks like a booking or ticket station used for the monorail around the city. We can also see three people having a conversation with one another, as if they're waiting for someone. Just above them is a large platform of what looks like a stop or onboarding point for either the monorail or a bus station, represented by the blue neon sign. Above them is the monorail that runs throughout the city. This can be seen throughout the picture, meaning it will be an integral part of what traveling will be like in Miami, as teleporting is not possible in this metaverse. If you look even closer, you will see three bikers in the distance overlooking the sunset. While the motos are set to be the next NFT drops to be added to the many ways you get to travel around Miami. If you haven't checked out my 5 ways to travel in Miami video, then do make sure to do so. It'll give you a perspective of what life would be like depending on which mode of transport you own. Further off into the distance, we can see a fleet of wilder aircrafts flying off into the sunset, as well as on top of the left hand corner, it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's more wilder crafts. The place is littered with advertising space in and around the city, so you can expect this to turn into real world sponsorship opportunities for companies to advertise in prime areas like Wilder Valley. In another advertisement, Wilder Pals is clearly on display. If you're not aware of what that is, Wilder Pals is your robotic companion that will follow you around WIAMI and even be able to carry out certain commands. The full extent of the abilities has not been announced as yet, but do expect him to be an integral part of the community when it comes to competing against other players. The level of detail in this picture alone is absolutely amazing, as you can see from the different shades of lighting reflecting off of the various objects. If you look close enough, you can even see the damage done to the sidewalk, which should tell you all you need to know about just how hard the team are working at making Wilder World as realistic as possible. If this video brought you any value, then please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel as I bring you all the hottest news in the metaverse and gaming space. Keeping track of everything that's being released is hard enough as it is, so subscribe to the channel and turn those notification bells on to let me do that for you. If I missed anything in this picture, then please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm pretty sure there are a few things I failed to mention as it's so detailed. So, are you excited about Wilder World? And is this what you expected when you first heard of the metaverse? Drop a comment and let's start the conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Ubaid, signing out for Third World Crypto. Stay safe, stay sound, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.